Welcome to Destiny Moments with Eunice. Today promises to be a very interesting edition. This edition, I have your delight on set with me. My guest today is, like I said, your delight. He's an amazing gospel artist. He's a multi-award winner. He's an accountant turned musician. My guest has graced the stage many times with multi-award winning musicians like Donnie McCloskey, Marvin Winers, Micah Stampley, and many others. My guest has been in this profession, doing his career with so much grace and power for 25 years. Ladies and gentlemen, I have your special delight, Churchboy. Samsong, welcome.
Thank you so much. Good to be here.
How are you? So nice. We trapped you. We got you here at last. Aren't we great?
Yes.
I think
Yes,
we should clap for
kudos to you.
ourselves. Here. Can you say something about yourself? Who is Samsong?
Samsong is a contemporary gospel R&B artist. I hail from Delta State, Ibuzo specifically. Yes, from a family of 9. I'm the
Samsong is first or last?
The 7th child. I'm the 5th boy. You know, and I studied accountancy and finance in Ambrose Ali University, Ekoma. Graduated and worked in the bank for a while, and eventually resigned to start gospel music entertainment.
Wow. So you've been doing gospel music in the past 25 years. This is about the 25th year.
This is my 25th year.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
I understand you just had your 25th anniversary.
Yeah, exactly. I did a concert on the 10th of May at the Transcorp Hilton in Abuja. It recorded the biggest concert that's happened in Transcorp Hilton for the past 10 years.
Wow.
It was a sold-out concert, you know, and I give God. As a matter of fact, I just told somebody, I said that God just wanted to honor me on this 25th year anniversary.
Oh, great. How does your career affect your marriage? Which is first to you, and how do you go about the two? Because these two are passion for you.
They are. I'm passionate about both of them. I'm a very family person. You know, I love to live. I love to stay with my family. I love to do family time. But I also love to do ministry. I also love to do what I'm doing. You know, so but I must say that it has not really been so much of a challenge. You know, being able to manage family and also manage the fame and the celebrity status, it has not really been so much of a challenge, because I believe that over the period of time before I became Samsong, I've had several training on how to keep your head down and be disciplined, you know, in managing, you know, who you really are as a family man, and also who you are in the eyes of people out there, you know. And when I get back home, I am 100% the husband and the father, you know. And I always want to make out time, take my kids to playground, take my kids to, you know, fun places, you know, buy stuff for them, you know, and they actually feel that daddy is back home, you know. And then I make sure I have time also for my wife, you know, also take her out. I mean, it doesn't have to be an occasion or an event. We just get dressed, you know, dress in nice suits and nice gowns, and then we just go out, go to a nice Chinese restaurant, and just have our time together. That's how I've been able to. And then, of course, when it's time for me to go out and minister, I am 100% Samsong.
How do I start to count my blessings? You have done what no one else will do. Where Kobe row, with a grateful heart and kneel in worship, Abba Father, I want more of you. Where Kobe row, the other to breathe.
Sam, you know, looking at Samsong, looking at you and your work, you know, one is tempted to feel, oh, he's always had it together. Because you see, this is a mentorship program, yes, and there are so many out there watching, so many saying, well, if I had my father, a big-time businessman, a multi-billionaire, I would do as well as Samsong is doing. If I was the only child of my very wealthy parents, I will have enough money and a stardom will be like this for me. Have you ever really been in the rough?
I have grown through the ranks. I have seen challenges, and I have, thank God, I was able to overcome. You know, it's not been a smooth journey from the beginning. I know I worked in the bank for some time. After I finished, I did my youth service in the bank, left the bank, and then started gospel music entertainment. But you know, the truth is, when I left the bank, it became really difficult for me. You know, I could not even pay for 5,000 naira studio session. It was really, really terrible. And you know, the thing is, at that time, something came up, a competition came up, a secular competition came up. And they wanted me, so they called me and they wanted me to be a part of it. Now I'm struggling to pay 5,000 naira studio session. And this is a secular competition that you are going to be paid if you win 3 million naira, a record label deal with one of the most prestigious record labels in Lagos at that time. You know, and I actually enlisted for it, and we went for the competition. I was the only gospel artist amongst 12 other contestants, you know. And after we sang, they were showing us on TV almost every week, once every week, and then people were voting, you know, people were voting for us and all that. Like about 2 months after then, about 2 months after then, you know, I was called to the office and they said, Samsong, you're doing very well. People are voting for you, you know. It sounded very good to me. I was happy that, oh, that means that I'm getting close to the, you know. And they said, but there's a problem. And I said, what's the problem? They said, your lyrics are too churchy, too churchy for you to win this competition. You know, and I told them, and I reminded them and said, but you told me that good music is good music, whether it's gospel or not. So why are you drawing the line now? He said, well, I'm just telling you what the committee is saying, that with this kind of lyrics, you know, that you have, you might not be able to get the first place in this competition. So I asked him, I said, okay, what do you suggest that I'll do? So, I mean, I'd love to win this competition. He said, well, just change the lyrics. Instead of saying God, you can use the Father. Instead of saying Jesus, you can use the Son. Instead of saying Holy Spirit, you know, just change the lyrics. For me, it was a very big challenge, you know, because at that time, I was struggling to even feed myself, you know, and somebody just saying, just tweak the lyrics a little bit, and you stand a chance of winning 3 million naira, and then you might just be the next big thing coming. I actually thought about it, I considered it. But, you know, right there, you know, I had so many things running through my mind. Should I do it? Should I not do it? What if I do it? What's going to happen? I mean, what's the worst that will happen? You know, the truth is, I had to start working out something for myself. You know, I hear that most of the upcoming artists now have said they should not be called upcoming anymore. that it should be called fast growing. And I said, see, that's the problem that we are having with upcoming artists today. Fast growing. You don't want to be called upcoming. You need, there's a process this thing. You need to have an understanding of the process. Most of us will been around for more than 2 decades, and we're still relevant. And I wonder why they've not asked the question, why upcoming artists now fast growing wouldn't ask the question, how come you have been around for more than 2 decades
and you're still relevant?
And you're still relevant. You've seen people, I've seen people rise and fall.
Yep.
Rise and fall. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, and I'm still there. And then when I speak with them, they tell me, you know, Samsung, you know, I don't like it when you call me upcoming. I'd rather be called fast growing. I'm like, okay, fast growing. Fast growing, and you're still trekking, fast growing. You've not been able to, you can't even pay your rent, fast growing. When you've not no training, you don't have the training of any sort. You've not understood what it means to even write a good song, take it to the studio, how to even understand music. You don't understand music, and you want to be fast growing. You know, it's terrible. Now the truth is, if you do not go through the process, you rise, you might just make a hit. Yeah. One day, you just make a hit. But because you don't have any training, no attitude, no foundation, you just rise, and before you know what's happening, you're falling down. Yeah. You know, you cannot sustain it because you don't have the formal training. So you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do with the
success. You don't even know how to handle the success you made. Yeah.
The air that I breathe, song that I sing, the life that I live. In the storm, you are my peace. When coming on, Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Shammah, Jehovah Jireh, a present help in times of need. When coming on, Agbada Boru, Obienu Kamoru. When coming on, you are the pillar of my life. Wakobiro, Agbada Boru, Obienu Kamoru. Wakobiro, you are the center of my joy. Wakobiro,
like we were saying, yeah, you've been through that road, but at what point did you relax to say, this is sure what I ought to be doing, and this can bring body and soul together, can bring food to the table, and can really bring me to such a status? At what point was that? What was that destiny moment?
It will shock you to know that I did not plan, I did not want to be a music. I did not want to be a music artist. As while I was in school, I had a good voice to sing. People would tell me that, Samsung, I think you're going to be a musician. And I just go, no, I'm not going to be a musician. I just rather just sing in church every Sunday or do my normal business. 9-to-5 job. You know, I actually wanted to work as a banker. I really wanted to be a banker. I just loved the togetherness about the bank, you know. And then I actually tested it, and you know, it was good. And then it was good. And then, but I left afterwards. So I never really wanted to be. It was not my plan. So I was wanting to do management courses to help me grow in the banking industry, you know. But then God was planning something to be different. So So even as I left the banks, and I left the bank and started, gospel entertainment, I still had a little bit of doubt in my spirit. Is this, should I not? I would go and speak with pastors. I remember then I spoke with Pastor Tony Rappo then, and he told me, he said, in the industry, who are the people you look up to? Who are the people that made this move and they are successful in it? I mean, that's the assignment you need to go and work on. All right, find out the people that have left what they were doing initially and delved into gospel music entertainment, and those people have they succeeded in it? Now, if they have not succeeded in it, is there something they're not doing right that you need to start doing right? It dropped a food for thought in my spirit. So I went back home and I started thinking, if I really want to do this, and if I'm going to succeed in it, then I have to be very cutting. I have to be very incisive. Then I have to do the common singing in an uncommon way, so that people can actually say, wow, this guy.
The common singing in an uncommon way.
I just can't help myself. Come and see what the Lord has done again.
For every time you have the opportunity to perform, every time you have the opportunity to speak, every time you have the opportunity to showcase anything at any point in time, he said, make sure that you make history. Because that's what will put you in the minds of people. That's what will make you an unforgettable act. People will always make reference to. Did you see what that guy did?
Yeah.
Did you see amongst the other guys? Did you see that guy? Because you made history.
Yeah.
You made a very strong impression. And that doesn't just come by waking up in the morning, and you need to train yourself, groom yourself to be that, to be able to do that. So what has made me now very sure that what I'm doing is what I'm supposed to be doing is the fact that over the period of time, I've gotten prophecies. Because the truth is, I cannot say that because I'm successful in it, that's the reason why why it's the right thing I should be doing. No, I don't believe that. I believe that, there are people that are doing the wrong things and they're successful in the wrong things.
Absolutely. That's why there's success and good success.
Exactly. So success is not the true yardstick, or the true. It's not a true litmus, test. To say this is where I am supposed to be.
Absolutely.
But over the period of time, I've gotten prophecies that says, hey, Samsong, this is what God is saying about what you're doing. This is the right place. You're going to do this, you're going to be, and when is the time it happens to me, in so time, this was going to happen to you over a period of time, and it happens to me. So, I go and sing somewhere, and the man of God sees me, big men of God, and they just tell me things like, hey, look at what I'm saying. This is what the Spirit of God is telling me. And it works. Like, I just walk into the prophecy. So I must say that that's what affirms now, what I am doing.
True as that could be, because somebody's listening to you there and is wondering, what do I do to be like Samson? He may not be a Christian who has access to any man of God to hear any prophecy from any man of God. He may not even be in church. He could be a Muslim. He could, because you see, you have a lot of fans.
Yes.
You sing gospel music, but I know a lot of people love you. The Muslims love you, the Christians love you, the Hindus love you, and they want to succeed. In Destiny Moments, we want everybody to succeed, Christian or no Christian. What did you do as personal effort to help you come to limelight?
Very interesting. It's good you asked this question. Why I said that is this. When I started singing, I did not know that you could get popular on singing. I was that naive. I did not know that you can get rich by singing. That was the reason. That was one of the reasons why I told myself that, look, I don't want to be a singer. I don't want to be an artist. I want to work in the bank where I can make money.
Make money and say.
Right. So that's the mentality I grew up with. That how can I just be singing, and then
how do I eat?
How do I take care of my family? How do I get
exactly.
married? How do I get kids? How do I take care of my, you know, so I didn't know that you could actually sing and get paid for it. I didn't know that you can sing and get popular and then get endorsement by singing. I didn't think it was possible. So, but you see, I did not stop singing. Even though I knew, exactly, even though I knew that, look, I'm not going to be a singer. I don't want to be a singer. I cannot get, since I can't take care of my family with it.
Singing.
But I kept singing. Now, what kept me going on at that time was the fact that I come on stage, I pick up the mic and sing, and I'm singing, people are smiling, people are happy, you know, at times people cry, and then at times people come on stage to hug me, and I'm like, wow. I just love the fact that
you're reaching out.
Yes, I'm reaching out. I loved it. I loved the, I don't want to say I loved the singing, but I just loved the fact that I can sing and people, and I can impact somebody, I can inspire somebody, I can at least affect somebody. That was my drive.
You are the pillar of my life. Wakobiro, Abadaboru, Ovieno Taboru. Wakobiro, you are the center of my joy. Wakobiro, do, 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 do. Wakobiro, do, Oganemendo.
It's important for you to put in front of you the passion and love for what you're doing.
Passion, love
for what you're doing. It's very important. Because the truth is, if you put monies, fame, and the glory that you see, if you put it in front of you, if you wait the first year, money is not forthcoming. Wait the second year, money is not forthcoming.
In this era of Indomie, fix it fast.
You know, wait the third year, money is not forthcoming.
Fast growing, not upcoming.
Fast growing, in this fast growing era. Now, if you wait the third year, money is not forthcoming, what happens? You get frustrated.
Yes, and just run away.
You go, man, I've been here 3 years. Nothing has happened to me. I've been singing. I've been playing keyboard. I've been playing bass guitar. 3 years, serving. And it's going to be 4 years and nothing is happening. Man, they give up. But the truth is, if you are driven by passion and love, if you wait the first year, money is not forthcoming, but you have love and passion for what you're doing. Second year, money is not forthcoming. Third year, what keeps you going is the passion, the love. People of passion don't give up easily.
Absolutely.
You kill them here, they wake up there.
Absolutely.
That's just the way it is.
Samsung, this is from us, actually from our sponsors, Home Ferry, specialist in homies. It's an all-Nigerian company, but have branches in Madrid, Spain. So this is for you. I just give this to your lovely wife. Thank you for coming, and we hope you come again. Samsung, you've done a lot of work. Is there anything new?
Okay, it's a song by titled "Focus on You." I look away from the problems, look away from the burdens of this life. Focus on you. I look away from the people, look away from the things that they may say. Yeah, and focus on you. I look away from the spotlight, look away from distractions and the fame, and focus on you. I look away from the heartbreak, look away from the things that they may say. Yeah, and focus on you. 'Cause it's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. I'm nothing without you. Oh, it's all about you. It's all about you. Lord, I am nothing without you.
Oh, this is amazing. Now, please just give a word to the upcoming who want to be fast growing.
Now, to the upcoming, I don't want to call you guys fast growing.
Yeah.
I'd rather say upcoming. Upcoming is a good name. There's always a beginning for something that's going to be great later in the future. So it's important to accept it. Now, like I said before, it's important to put in front of you love and passion for what you do. It's important. Because tomorrow, if money is not forthcoming and you have love, what keeps you going is the love for what you do. But if you put the glory in front of you, by the time you wait a couple of years, the money is not forthcoming, the fame is not forthcoming, you easily get frustrated. But you know that if you stay diligently doing the things that you're supposed to do and doing it rightly and being focused on it, you will not stand before small men. The Bible says you will stand before great men. So it's important for you, first of all, have love, have passion, be focused, and don't give up on yourself. That's very important.
Wow. Samsong says, have love for what you do, have passion for what you do, have focus for what you do, and better still, have long suffering. Be patient, you'll get there. And for me, I say, if you dare to wait and work in faith and focus, you suddenly discover that all you lost is coming back, running, hugging, and staying with you. And until we come your way next week, from us, it's bye-bye.